What is going on, Lakers family, and welcome back to the channel. Today, just wanted to hop in here real quick and press record and talk about some, long-time free agents that have been heavily linked to the Lakers through the offseason or through some trade, right? In my personal opinion, I'm going to be honest. I feel like we need the right supporting cast alongside our two stars, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the right glue guys, the right depth. That's going to be the most important thing because most of the guys that we have are two-way guys, like a Gabe Vincent, a Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, Torian Prince. He can really provide three-point shooting defense. He's one of the few guys that can hit the three occasionally and play some defense. But Gabe Vincent, he's been horrible offensively. Doesn't really shoot the three well this season. Has to do with him, being injured most of the season. Only played like 10 games, but he shot terrible from three. He forgot how to shoot when he came to LA. And he shot around like 13 something percent from three, which is terrible. So he wasn't efficient. Cam Reddish, he's been missing games here and there. So more of the times it was like we're playing 4 and 5. He was a liability. He has no offensive game, whatsoever. He doesn't really shoot the three like that. So he was very consistent. Jared Vanderbilt, he was injured a lot of times this season. He has no offense, even though he could shoot the three occasionally, but he's not the greatest three-point shooter. So he's arguably our best, perimeter defender on this team and second best, rebounder behind Anthony Davis. So we need some more size, more athleticism in the backcourt, especially with D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves just being defensive liabilities. And there's a lot of times where we feel like we're playing 4 and 5. So the Lakers definitely need to make an upgrade and put the right roster, assuming, LeBron James does sign back with LA, because just the other day, there was reports coming out from Rich Paul of Cut Sports Group basically saying that LeBron James is going to be a free agent. And I feel like, a lot of people are creating narratives and saying this and that about, LeBron James, how he's going to leave LA just because he's going to be a free agent. Not necessarily still a possibility that he can leave LA, but I still feel like he's going to come back to LA. He didn't only come here for basketball reasons, but he came here for, business reasons. So he has his family in LA, and also his son, Bronny James, did play high school basketball out here, and he went to USC, and he's going to be entering this draft, right? So I think it's very interesting, and he still has his other son, Bryce James. So he's going to want to be in LA. He's happy playing for LA. And I just think he's going to restructure a new contract and come back for, more years, maybe like 1 or 2 more years, maybe 3 years. And even there was a recent report coming out that Jeannie Buss was going to sign him to like a 3 year, the max, $163 million, which in my personal opinion, I don't think is, worth that. I think it's risky for a guy who just isn't the same player anymore, takes possessions off, catch him ball watching a lot of times. And in spurts, he does play defense, but that's besides the point. And today, there's one particular player I think the Lakers should go after in the offseason, and that is sharpshooter Buddy Hield. He's 31 years of age. He's a veteran. I know he's older. He's not really athletic, has no agility whatsoever. He's very slow, so he can't really move his feet laterally, but he's not a great defender. And what we need is three-point shooters around LeBron James and AD, because let's be honest, LeBron has thrived next to three-point shooters, throughout his career. Now, defensively, his defense rating for the Sixers is 118.1. League average is around like 160.5. So he's not very good defensively. And with the Indiana Pacers, it was like 118.2. So it was around the same. And his career defense rating is like 115.5. Now, I will say he has the ability to shoot the three. That's what he's known for. That is his specialty. And he shot like a career 40% from three. So he's still one of the best, three-point shooters in the league. And Dan Wake of LA Times was saying that it's a real possibility that he could be an option for the Lakers this summer. So we'll see what happens. It's going to depend on D'Angelo Russell, because if he does walk, then the Lakers, I believe, it would have the full MLE, which is around like $10 to $13 million. But if D'Angelo Russell does pick up his player option, takes that $18.6 million player option, doesn't decline it, and he comes back, then the Lakers not going to have the full MLE. We would only have like the non-taxpayer exception, which is around like $5 million. And if we're going to get a center, I'd much rather get like a Jonas Valanciunas, which I just don't see him taking the non-taxpayer exception, because he's making around like $15 million per year, right, from the New Orleans Pelicans. But who knows, maybe he wants to take its pay cut to, come and win a championship for the Los Angeles Lakers, which we do need some size. And we got the 17 pick, but let's be honest, the Lakers are probably going to trade it. They're leaning towards more depth over a star. And if the Lakers trade the 17 pick, then we're going to need a center, right? So The Lakers, they might not be able to afford Buddy Hield depending how much he's willing to take. But in my personal opinion, I feel like he's worth around like $9 to $10 million. That's just how I feel, because he's making around like $19.8 million for like the 2023-24 NBA season for the Philadelphia 76ers, and it just isn't worth it, right? He's getting older, and when he was on the Philadelphia 76ers, in the postseason, he didn't really get too much of an opportunity. He only played like 4 games, played like around like 12, 13 minutes a night. So he didn't really get too much minutes over there. And he's like the number 24 free agent in the draft. I mean, not in the draft. I mean, in the offseason, right? With, the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2023-24 NBA season, he did average around like 12.1 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.8 assists, not 8, and while shooting 43.6% from the field and shooting damn near 38.6% from 3. So he's still a very good three-point shooter, high volume, but he is a very consistent three-point shooter, very streaky. And we've seen the same story when other players shoot well on other teams. They forget how to play basketball. They forget how to hoop. They forget how to, shoot on the Los Angeles Lakers, right? For example, Malik Monk, still one of the best three-point shooters in the league. I believe he was in a three-point shooting contest, this past All-Star break in Indiana. He didn't win it, of course, but still a very good three-point shooter. And when he came to the Lakers, when we traded for him, he forgot to shoot. He was very inconsistent at times, and he was shooting us out of ball games, and he was very streaky. Now that he goes to the Milwaukee Bucks, he doesn't forget how to shoot. He shoots very good from three. So that's just my opinion on this whole situation and how, players forget how to shoot in LA. But the Lakers need to put the right depth, the right system around LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because currently it's just not working. But this is just a whole rant. I just wanted to come in here and talk about this whole situation because I seen this report come out yesterday. Let me know in the comment section what, draft prospect should I, talk about in my next video. I'm probably going to make a Deshaun Holmes, whatever his name is, from Dayton, because the Lakers, they need some size. They need some versatility in the backcourt. They need some versatility in the front court. So I just wanted to, hop in here and give you guys my thoughts on this whole situation. Voice your opinion, like, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you guys get notified of future Lakers content. But I'm out of here. Peace.